Come on. There we go. Right, we get everything set up. And the thumbnail. Right, we are good. So, new map. Yes, I want them off. Hello, Unicorn Ice Cream, how are you? And we make shitty. Just you're on holiday in London. This is not a map I do very often. See what? We'll do this map. So this is a bit different to what I normally do. In that I've already got all the unlocks and all my money, so see. Got coast, island, massive mountain, which way is the water flowing? What I want to know. Oh, that's weird. Can I get a harbour connection? Then that's not what I want. I can go both ways. Interesting. Get all the tiles, then like that, and ooh, I'd quite like that little point there, but that's just like on hold at the moment, trying to debate where to go with it. Get off of that. We could have it start at the mouth of the this little river here and have this massive mountain in as well. Or we could go flat this way. That is the most useless. These are the two of the most useless tiles in existence. I think I'm gonna take this mountain down here. So like any major city I can get rid of this as well. Don't need this. I mean, I may do it at some point, I just don't need it now. It is going to somewhat start at the base of the river. Over here. So let's take away the highway. Like so. And we can bring it up to the river's edge here. That's a bit weird with the water there. Really? How's the road too steep? That one moment there. Right, so we bring the highway nicely into it. Ooh. I mean, your education's important, but I can also see your point as well. Try and... Is there a nicer way that connects up without looking... No. That connects a bit nicer. And then I will do the highway a bit later. Which somewhat lay it out with the roads first. Okay. So we can get a large roundabout somewhat central over here. And I think I'm going to use the buffer of all this oil over here. Sort of, this is where the edge of the city centre is gonna be. On that side, and then the rest of it somewhat takes care of itself, except technically that could go on for a long while over here. So let's just cut it off there. What is this then? What is this natural resource? Oh, that's oil. So that's a lot of iron. Or mineral ore. It's a lot of ore. There's a lot on this mountain actually. Some fertile land. I've not really made good use of all the industry here. I can manage that. So, what is this like? Oh, it's got a tram track in the middle, which is okay. That's actually fine. So, if we say we bring the tram tracks along the edge of the river, and make it follow the edge of the river, curve that round that point, alright, so we've got this area here which is going to be fine for public transport. And let's just, these roads can come straight down actually. And that can go straight across to that point. That can go straight up. That go into that point? Not quite. And this one can go out this way. And then from this we have our smaller sub areas. Say small sub areas. This is absolutely massive. None of them are that small. In fact, I can put another large roundabout in this one and still have plenty of room. But I think I'm gonna go with just a small roundabout in here. And a small roundabout in there as well. Have one in there. And I think I'll leave this pretty free because I want the motorway to go nicely and flow into the area. So these are going to be upgraded. Oh, upgraded only that way anyway. Get another straight road, somewhat going out. Connect that up to that point. And through like that. So this is going to be an area of lots of high-rises basically. So upgrade that and that. How did I make a mess of that? Bring that off straighter. Hey Chris, how are you? So we've got lots of somewhat small roundabouts going. As well as the big one over here and this big empty space over here. Now I'm gonna just make sure these districts are somewhat just nicely laid out for me. Give me a rough overview of what everything is gonna do, so that's gonna be offices. On the waterfront. This is going to be a lot of high density residential to the train tracks. And so that's going to be high density residential. And I think half of this will be commercial, and then the rest is going to be a mix of residential and commercial. Maybe a few more offices in over here. So let's just clear that up over here. Let's rename this to high density commercial. And the rest will just be a mix. In fact, no, it won't. If I get rid of that little bit there, that's going to be more offices. Though that does seem like quite a large area. Maybe if we sort of cut it after the highway. Alright, that's nicely shown up and cleared for me. So what I need do before anything is just connect these up with tram tracks before they really start to annoy me. Right, so we've got trams just running through the city a little bit. Not going to be the main mode of public transport though. Alright, let's bring some straight roads off. And yeah, we'll have that go straight in there. Right, I want to keep as much off that 6-lane road as possible. But there are going to need to be some connections. So we've got this first district down here, which I'm going to branch off with a small bike lane road that will go 1600. And then, cause it's city centre, this is gonna be very grid-like, very somewhat straight and boring, basically. Not all of the city is going to be like this, but the city centre will be, because the main area of the city, and I'm going for a bit of realism here. So we bring that 400 and down like that. Then another somewhat box over here as well, I guess. And I know it's not the best thing for aesthetics, but this is at this point trying to be somewhat realistic. So again, we'll just bring all of these up like that. And then we'll extend it, get a freeform road going actually, because I want it goes close to the train tracks while still being 4 deep as possible. So about that close. That goes a bit further away at that point. I'll stop that. And then I suppose it can just somewhat end there. This is in Sandbox, yes. Which is why I have everything unlocked and no population. I'm building like the main area of the city right now, which like the city centre basically, which I know isn't actually the centre, but it never actually is the centre anyway, because the actual city centre is somewhat around here. But we're gonna have like small suburban towns, like here, and on the coast over here. We can have a coastal resort over here, little industry area, town on the other side of the river. So I'm looking to somewhat extend this out, but we got to build the main city first. Reminds me I need to extend that. And that can go up to that point as well. So if we extend this across, that gives us a nice little free road for the bike to go through. And couple of 600s with a nice little gap involved. That is a mess. And you know what, I'm gonna curve this. I'm gonna bring it out straight. Like 1600. Now maybe 1200. And then we're gonna curve it in over here. So that it's not completely boring. Let's bring that off at 90 degrees. And we'll bring that up 400. And leave some empty space in between. Now we've got one final area to somewhat fight. What's going on there? Right. Anyway, let's bring both of these across. And bring it from that corner, and we can get a few of these curves in like that. Shall we 800 on those, like that, and another 800 on these as well, and a bit more empty space in that as well. So, you know, I'll leave that. We have done the residential area. The offices can, for one, I don't think they need the bike lanes, and B, I think I'm gonna go with the freeform roads. But it is city centre, which means it's a bit different to the rest of the city. Trying to weigh this up. We'll go with the freeform mode. So this is gonna be a bit of a mess. Right, that's one little bit done. We'll bring that across there. Keep off the 6-lane road. We'll bring that in, so that's a weird windy road. Have that dead end there and there, like that. Then I think we have some normal straight roads in this office district. So let's have that going like that. Space already occupied? By what? By what exactly is that occupied by? I think that looks okay. Looks a little bit unorthodox. But it gets the job done. Then over here we can have some nice little curves going. Like that, and oh my goodness me. So I've got a couple curves over here. trying to make the most of space and keep it aesthetically pleasing at the same time. It's a bit of a mess, road-wise. And I've not even started trying to connect it up to the highway yet. So we've got this area of where the shops are gonna be. Just thinking about where that highway is potentially gonna go. Might drag it under the city. Right, so the commercial district's gonna be highly structured. So 1600 and straight off. Pretty much we can have 400 and 800 like that. I would like a little square somewhere over here, maybe. See, literally just a square of commercial industry. Is that right? No, just commercial. I think that'll do. Get two smaller squares in like that, and down 800. And through with all these connections, and I think we're going to have a little bit of free space there. So we've got all these roads somewhat laid out. Bring that across like that. We can have this area here that brushes it in like that. That actually goes really well. Have this curve like that. And then a 400 off and like that. No, I think that'll be fine. the way it is. It uses the one to uses the land, and because it's city centre, it is going to be quite straight roads. It's not going to be like that for the whole city, just city centre realism. City centre is quite structured in most parts of the world. Right, so what I'm going to do now is bring the highway through. That work? If I get rid of that somewhat, I have an idea that this won't work. But some of me wants it to work. Seems like it just goes off way too straight. Bring that round to that point then, and that just doesn't look natural. Also, I can get rid of that somewhat. Right, so I've got this half shown as offices. So I don't think that's a bad idea actually. What I'm going to do is place a small roundabout in there. Bring that off quite straight. That's not going to connect with the highway. Keep it nice and away from the highway actually. So we curve it away like that. Keep it away from the highway. And then bring it across like this, and that brings a nice new office area in. Hello Mask ETV, how are you? Right, so the centre of the city is almost complete. Yes, it's very gritty. I am aware that what a city centre, like downtown sort of area, is in my mind. But we're gonna have like a suburban town over on the side. You're from Turkey? I don't know any Turkish. Be blunt, I don't know any Turkish. And I only really know of 2 places in Turkey, which is Istanbul and Ankara. Right, so I'm gonna have a curved road system. Do you mind? I'm trying to think, where should I curve it from and to? And that's given me a decent answer. So is that a 3 curve or a 2? It's 2. No, that just doesn't look right anymore. Hang on. And now I've messed up the zoning. So it is a 2. And that's not right. Let's build 400 off. Oh, this is quite slopey. It is quite slopey, I have just seen that. But that still just didn't look right at all. Right, 760 is what it should be into that. And now it's an oval. Looks like a NASCAR track. Shit. 600 that I need to do. Or is it twice that I need to bring it round then? I've got way too many road guidelines on. Just get rid of that. Let's get that one on. Quite useful. Right. Get my guidelines back on, because I do like my guidelines. Right, so what is that? Right, and then space already occupied, slope too steep. Not really. It's uphill, but I wouldn't say it's steep. Right, shall we have the curve on one side? Right, shall bring it up and round. Oh, shall connect that up like that. I'll leave that as an open space, and we can have some free-form dead-end roads in here. In this little area over here. So we're pretty much done with this part of the city. There are a few things that I do want to add in over here. Such as, I sort of want the monuments in the middle of the city. Does mean I have to do these really. I have to put in these quickly so that I don't have to have one collider. I do have the space elevator, and wait, do I have the hadron? No, I do have the hadron collider. Right, let's throw these in real quick, and then I am going to bulldoze them straight away. That's for the medical centre. That's for the hadron collider. That's for the space elevator. Space elevator. Medical centre, hadron collider. I might put some of these in the city, but obviously I'm going to move them. Grand Library and the oppression office. Expo, high interest, and the aquarium, Sheehan skyscraper, Theatre of Wonders, and right, so I do have room for the monuments to go in now, because I've built all the things I needed to do. So this is going to be an area just specifically for monuments. So we're going to get the space elevator in at the end. We're going to get the medical centre in at this end. Basically means I don't have to put any hospitals down. And the Hadron Collider is going to go there. I mean, it can fit there. Means I can sort of relocate these around. Like the high interest tower is like a residential thing, so that would make sense to go in the residential district. Colossal orders that can go in one of my office districts. The districts. I can't speak here. Get rid of that. Get rid of this road. Let's see. We've got the sea and skyscraper. No. I think the rest for now, I'm just going to bulldoze. And then we can place him back in at a different point further down the line. Right. So we've got the main city built, but we don't have any infrastructure or services or anything. So we need an area that's sort of. Then again, this is gonna be like ore. That's ore, which is why I've separated that from the city centre. Let's bring it round the edge of the mountain. And connect that up like that, which means I now have an area where I can just throw my waste disposal and not really have to care about it, because the ground pollution is going to be shocking anyway. So get a couple of waste disposal plants and a couple of incinerators. Say a couple, I mean about 10, 20. Oh yeah, because that makes perfect sense. Alright, so we've got a bunch of them there that'll take care of the city's needs. Hi Robin, Show and Tell, Show and Fall. How are you? We don't need anything medical because we've got Hadron, we've got the medical centre. Right, we do need fire stations, so let's see, somewhere that provides good coverage. I'm okay, I've just got exams this week, so I'm a bit annoyed more than anything, because I'm prepared, I just don't want to do them. And just get one in each district that covers everything. Let's get the police headquarters in every district and all. I want full northern there. and get that in like that. See, I want the prison somewhat out of the way, sort of in the middle of nowhere, or but somewhat near like one of the suburbs that I'm gonna build. Did I just go across the space elevator then? Yeah. My goodness me, that looks a bit weird. I don't need anything in terms of education because you've got the Hadron Collider. Wait, which one is which? That's my Hadron Collider, that's my medical center, that's my space elevator. I can somewhat connect, like I have this tram system going. Makes me think I want to get these through roads as tram roads, somewhat connect to the two-lane roads. So if we downgrade this, over there is fine because it might continue. Oh, you're from Estonia? That's a good point. I'm almost there, just not quite yet. Some final finishing touches, somewhat. Oh, that was stupid. That was... I thought that connected. I thought one of these connected. Right, we bring this through. I'm gonna go around the edge of this one rather than do it one way in the middle. Right, so we've got that connects over there. Let's see. We're still upgrading roads. See, it would make sense to bring it across this road, but I don't want to take away that one-way system. So I'm gonna do it like that instead. And that connects the city together. We've got trams running all the way through it. And that really doesn't need to run to the end as tram tracks, so I think what I'm going to do is just downgrade this as well. It only runs to that point. And I think we can begin to start thinking about getting people moved in. How much power would this provide me with? Wow. That's not really a lot. Why are people setting off fireworks? No, that's not really worth it at all. What about over here? A bit narrower. If I stop water going in there, that's not really doing a lot. Nope. It's just not a map for hydropower then. See, one thing that would realistically make sense is to have a bunch of wind turbines on the side of this mountain. But because it's City Skylines, that doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to get a nuclear power plant. And let's get 2 of them in. That is what I'm planning on doing. I'm just building the main city centre first, which is on the side of this river here. And then we're gonna have like a little town over here maybe for the first one. Although that's a bit close to the city, but I'm thinking of maybe a town on the other side of this mountain and then having like a tunnel just straight through. I could also build something on top, but that'll be a lot of pain with the trying to get the roads up. But something on this side of the mountain, somewhat like hidden away out of sight of the city. Right, so we got power in, we got 3 nuclear power plants. Let's just hope none of them do a Chernobyl. Right, we need water, otherwise people are going to complain about that as soon as I get people moving in. I mean, that was smart of me. I need to provide water to that over there and pretty much everything. So I'm just gonna make sure I cover the edges first. And me being paranoid thinks that's not gonna get covered. Right, shall we just bring it along the edges? This is why I don't really do too much in Sandbox, because I build something with no people. But I thought I'd try something different. Just keep moving that. keep closing up all these like little water gaps. It's not the neatest thing in the world, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. It gets the job done. I'll cover it like that. Why does my TV seem really loud? It's on like one volume. Because I'm not playing it through my headset. Alright, it's a lot of just water that needs to be covered. Almost done though. And down. And crush. Close up these little water gaps. And I think that's everything. Apart from this gap that's gonna have nothing on it anyway. The space elevator needs water. Right, I am going to draw all of my water from over here. May not be the smartest thing to do if I'm putting industry over here at some point. Who cares? They can drink polluted water. And they will need some sort of power, but I'm pretty sure they are close enough to so that the power just automatically connects. Yeah, they are. None of these are. They are miles away from everything. And I need sewage outflow, which I mean can go out over here to, in fact, get rid of those ones because they can deal with more capacity as well, and doesn't produce dirty wastewater. And they will need a source of power, so I might just give them their own, maybe 2 advanced wind turbines. So 1 and 2. Right, let's finally zone this up. Let's get a large brush. In fact, I can get a fill brush in this. Why are you being like this? I've shown all of these sorts of areas. And keep showing all of them. And like that. I do a lot of reading in my spare time. and playing video games, obviously. But I do like a lot of reading, which I've not really mentioned before, but that's something I do. I'm a bit of a bookworm. Let's somewhat fill these right to the end. Don't want it on the 6-lane road. Let's get the offices in over here. Don't mind going right up to the edge. I also don't mind it going on the 6-lane road because they generate less traffic than high density residential, although that annoys me. Get the large brush back out. Oh, that's very bright. Let's see, we've got all of that. Right, that is my offices. Got more offices up here as well. They'll go on the waterfront up to shade that point. And up to that roundabout as well. I feel like I maybe have too many offices. Maybe. And get my high density commercial in over here. Get a medium brush. Even a small one actually. Just to tidy that up a little bit. And bring that up and down like that. Go around this whole area. And it's almost the entire district done. You know what, I'm not really too fussed about that touching the 6-lane road there. Right, so let's run that on and let people move in. Right, a lot of people complaining about not having power, which, fair point, I've not brought power into the city at all. Let's run it round the edge of the bay area. Bring it in over there. You've made that much easier by being there, so thank you all. Can you not go in that little gap? Obviously not. And think I'm gonna try and connect that from that small point there. I can bring this across the middle. Through to the CO towers and those two services there. And for that I can just bring that around the edge. That everything powered up. Yeah. Yes it is. Right, I'm gonna have a little drink of my Pepsi whilst I wait. Let's get all these policies in, because why does it matter? Free public transport. Let's see. I mean, why not? Encourage biking, bike ban. We've already got officers in because of the ridiculous education levels of everyone. Everyone is eligible for do I need to just place a school down to get I don't understand. I thought that could. Oh, it does cover the whole city. Right, so what is the education levels then? 75, yeah. I'm gonna start building my next area. I'm not really gonna worry about this now over here. I'm just gonna let that build. So let's get rid of some of the highway. Get rid of some of that. And get the freeway intersection in. Push this back a little bit. Right. And I'll push that back a little bit to make it look a little bit neater. And make it freeform. And just why have I paused it? Oh, that's building nice and quickly. everything is just leveling up at about 10 million miles an hour. Alright, so tunnel through the mountain basically. And actually just down into that road like that. Actually don't really mind that. And then this is gonna come through the mountain as well. And go into that road, and then we'll flip it. I've already got a road up here now, basically, because of this highway that's connected. So we'll get a small roundabout over here. And a small one over there. And get the freeform road. And that's basically gonna flow like that. Actually, I can, if it'll let me. No. Don't be like this. Stop it. Why won't you let me bring this up? I mean, that's probably the most feasible way to bring it up the mountain. If not, I am just gonna somewhat get rid of this little road in. That's, yeah, it's a little bit steep. Alright, let's get this going down the side of the highway. Basically right to the end. And the same over here as well. The weather is brilliant, not affecting the visibility or whatsoever. No problems over here, is there? None at all. Already got some level 5 buildings over here. What's my education like then? Ridiculous. I mean, that's what my education is like. It is ridiculous. Is what it is. Right, straight road. Bring a straight road underneath that highway bridge. And straight road off like that. Let's get the freeform road going around the edge of the mountain. I mean, I think maybe I got it a little bit too close to the mountain, I'm not sure. We'll send it underneath the highway again. And right, so that is basically just kissing the mountain. I'm always conscious how this is developing, but it's fine. I don't need to worry. Right, so we'll bring that out as well, I suppose. And then we can just go mad with freeform roads. I mean, it is a suburban area. Like a little town. Means this is going to be like one of the larger towns over on this side. This is one of the larger towns, so it is that. I think I'm gonna bring that road through over there. Bit of a steep road that. We're gonna have some roads that sort of go across this like rocky edge here. And sort of go a little bit underneath it as well. And then a couple of freeform roads that sort of just meander a bit down here. Let's bring this up like that. Right, we bring that up, and that can go through like that. Keep the game running. Actually, so get some more freeform roads going. This is like my little town over here. We'll bring that in like that, and we're gonna have like some more like curvy dead end roads over here. So curve that like that, get rid of that rock there, and I think one more, and keep it to, because I don't want to keep it all symmetrical. If anything, this is the least symmetrical part of the city. Get some green space going. I've just seen how much I'm losing a day. A week even. A lot of money. I mean, it is somewhat dropping, but that's a lot of money. I've got most of this town built now. Shall we'll connect that. We'll bring a couple of these out in curvy roads as well. And I think I'll leave that bit of green space. And this bit is green space as well. I will just connect that round. Oh, these people need workers? Oh, okay. This is looking all very nice though. It means I need to start getting my pipes sorted over here. So this is just going to be a mix of low density commercial and residential. Pretty much like your standard town. Right, we'll bring this through the middle. That almost covers every one. Just make sure. Bring that up. Bring that through as much as possible. And then around, connect that up. And a couple more, that and that. And this little bit in the middle there. Then that can connect over there. We can get commercial pretty much just going along this one main road. This can be the high street. Get them in these roundabouts as well. I think on the edges as well. So let's bring up low density commercial around the edges. Get the small brush out. And get rid of that little bit. And back on this edge, and along the highway, basically. That's pretty much it. Because only a little bit can be built up here, and I'd rather not build up there. Actually, a lot of small houses can be built on the edge. But I am gonna leave them as small houses. So this is my town. Does connect to the city. Although it doesn't have, I didn't put any connections to it off the highway ramps, so let's get you in. And stroke too steep. Which one of the small slopes there are? Maybe from this point. Oh, that is quite steep. Though if I get it in like that, and it hides away as well. Why can't I connect to this? That still got a slope too steep. Oh, come on. Right, that's not letting me bulldoze that. It will let me have that. It means this is the longest exit road in history. And if someone wants to get on, that's not difficult. Right, let's run it on. Right, so I doubt much of that this area is going to build yet. Which means I can set it up with a fire station and a police station as well. And they do need power. So what I'm thinking of doing is pulling that out as close as possible to the highway and then down over the mountain. Right, so that is connected up. Whoa, I just realised how much power we are producing. Sort of high density buildings. There's a lot of room for stuff to build into. So, not really worried at all. Why is none of this like leveling up at all? Apart from like this one building that's a level 3. Right, so that is ready to go, just people aren't moving in over here as of yet. In the meantime, let's bulldoze all of this. Because I would like to build stuff up here. Maybe a little village up on top of the mountain over here. Oh, we've got a Stonehenge up here. Look at it. Does mean I have to do them one by one, which is very annoying. Yes, I do know about the ferry depot. No, I don't want to use it. Right, I've got rid of most of it. Carry on bulldozing. Get rid of that big rock. And get rid of that old medieval wall. Cemetery. So we can get like a small remote village up here. So, let's see. Nothing is building over there yet. I think I'm gonna get some tree-lined roads. Right, let's try and push it all the way to the edge. Right. By getting rid of that power cable, I do get rid of the power connection to the other suburb. But that is okay. That is fine. Oh, why can't I connect to this little bit? That seems completely unnecessary to build a bridge. Use the terrain to your advantage. Oh my goodness me, no, I've seen how steep that is. That's like a sheer cliff. Oh, I didn't think a tunnel would... Over this little bit isn't that necessary. Yeah, it's a bit steep. Right, I literally just built a tunnel through and now it won't let me. Right, that is literally the only way I found up. Without building a very unnecessary bridge. So, we will bring a road around the edge of this mountain and this can be like a nice rural mountain community. Like a bridge there does make sense. And cross this little bit as well. So we've got this whole sort of area just somewhat set up for a village to be built with roads. Let's get the power sorted. Alright, bit unorthodox. Right, bring that over. Why? Why have you built there? There is a perfectly feasible power source already in the town. But no, you decide to build there. In your little one-bedroom house that is somewhat sunken into the earth a little bit. It's not a one-bedroom house, but you get the sentiment. Someone has built one house here. Oh, someone's moved into it and it's already leveled up. Why does that actually seem smaller? That's a nice view. From the top of here, see the city, and then you look down here. You've got this town that's not been built yet. It will be built, just in time. The size of the high interest tower compared to everything else. Oh, it's an office building. Oh, I'm not moving it. It's a larger office building and it serves the needs of everyone that lives in the residential area, so what other monuments do I have then? Not monuments, places. That is a nice looking building. It's unique to everything else. I mean, it won't be by the end, but it is for now. Superb strategy games. Why don't they just call themselves Paradox? Anyone else moved in here except from this person in the one house, and what have they done to it? You've ruined it. I would not live in that. It looks hideous. What are you complaining about? Not enough customers. Fair point. Don't get how, I've got 10,000 people living here. Traffic seems alright. Right. I think this is as good a place as any to leave it. We've still got plenty of room for stuff to move in. How's that 10,000? That's what I want to know. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week.